All right, welcome to another Woods Family on the Go. We are coming from the movies. What was it? SZA and KeKe Palmer's movie, One of Them Days. And we're going to give our review and let y'all know what we think. Is this a movie that you should go see? Did we like it? The good, the bad, and the ugly. All right, first of all, let's try not to give like the ending and all that stuff.
I didn't know SZA was an actress.
She actually did a good job for us not knowing whether she was an actress or not.
That's true.
I felt the movie was slow.
Yeah.
I didn't like the writing.
No.
I think they were trying to be hood, but in my opinion, I feel like they was trying to be like the movie Friday.
Yeah.
And I feel like Friday was written.
That is what. Thank you for saying
Go
that.
ahead.
I was trying to figure out what are they trying to copy.
They were trying to be like Friday
with two females.
It wasn't that Friday was written any better, to be honest with you. It's that it had Chris Tucker.
And Friday was one day.
It was one day
of crazy.
Well, theirs is one day of crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. So they was trying to be like Friday.
And I'm thinking, yeah.
The problem that with Friday, with them trying to be like Friday, not saying that KeKe Palmer's not a good actress.
But she is a good actress.
It's not that she's not a good actress. It's you don't have Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker made that movie.
You think she should have had a funnier sidekick?
Yeah, I think they were trying to make.
Because they thought SZA's character would be like Ice Cube.
I think SZA did good, but nah, there ain't nobody Chris Tucker.
She did.
And it wasn't like the writing was any better on Friday, to be honest with you. But it was Chris Tucker.
It was the actor.
It was the actor. And then John Witherspoon as the father.
Their chemistry.
Yeah. I mean, the only time I really did laugh was when Cat Williams.
Yes.
So it was good that they did have Cat Williams. But it was okay.
And it was the same kind of flow. Where a bully in the neighborhood.
It was Friday.
It was Friday.
It was a female version of Friday.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it was.
She had an interview.
Same thing. You got somebody coming after you, chasing you through the whole movie.
While I'm with you, you mess me up.
Yeah, same
that kind of stuff. Because Ice Cube was always fussing with Chris.
Right.
Man, you spend nothing but why you spend the money, man? We got to get the money back.
I think SZA part was supposed to be like Chris Tucker.
She wasn't funny enough.
Not funny enough. She was good, but she not.
Okay, let's think.
That need to be a comedian.
Let's think. What female artist is out there?
Comedian?
Yes.
Probably, even though we don't like her, Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany's stupid and silly and funny.
Even though she been getting on everybody's nerves. She was silly
in the other shows, the movie she's been in.
She probably would have did good in that part.
Yeah. Can you think of nobody else? I actually thought maybe she's too Disney. What's her name that was from the Cosby Kids, the Cosby Show? But she's so Disney.
I don't know.
She's silly. About. She's funny, silly. What's her name that played the little girl in Cosby Show?
Oh, Raven Simone.
Yeah.
You know what? Raven could have played that part. Raven could have played that part.
Okay. Her sidekick.
Yeah,
silly and funny.
Silly, goofy sidekick.
I messed up. I'm sorry. I didn't mess.
That's
sorry.
True.
I got an idea.
Or somebody just stupid would have been funny. A silly comedian would have been
female comedian.
Yeah, but
there's not that many young ones.
Nah, it's not. I think KeKe was good.
Yeah,
I think
KeKe.
I don't think they could have did. I think KeKe they couldn't have found a better KeKe.
Yeah, she's cool. Just SZA was good.
She just wasn't a comedian.
Yeah, it wasn't. If they were trying to get a flavor of Friday, or even with Mike Epps on Friday too.
You gotta have somebody at that caliber. That's why when they didn't get Chris Tucker, put your thing that way. When they didn't get Chris Tucker, the sun is ridiculous, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see us.
I'm grateful for the sun, but
it's too. We can't even see the film. But anyway, I know I know when they did Friday, they couldn't replace Chris Tucker, so the next best thing was Mike Epps, and they did fine with that. So this is what they should have did. Every time you turn the corner, it turns over. I got to turn.
I'm on the curve.
I know.
Sorry.
So I don't know. Other than that, I thought the writing was average.
It was a little slow. You're right.
It was slow.
The writing wasn't. There was parts where you You sat there and went, really?
Yeah, it was.
Really? Y'all gonna do this?
But I understand what they was trying to do. They was trying to do a Friday movie. The problem is, like I said, if you don't have the actors that are strong, and I know they was putting like Vanessa Bell, she was in there. What's his name? The other comedian.
El
Ray or whatever his name is. And then Cat Williams. And I know they did have the cast. They was you can see they tried to put the actors together to do it. But to me, it didn't work. It didn't have the blend that.
And you know one thing about Friday, they didn't really go that many places.
That's what I said.
They went to the liquor store. They were in the neighborhood on that porch.
It was because it was Chris Tucker and Ice Cube.
They sure did do some.
Ice Cube was such the opposite of Chris Tucker.
Thank you for saying Friday.
Go ahead, that'll get us out the sun a little bit.
Thank you. I'm gonna go halfway, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for saying Friday.
Yeah, right.
Because going through the window.
Everything was
did
Friday.
That on Friday.
Everything was Friday.
A bully trying to get their money from him. Where's my money, Smokey?
Everything was Friday. And then you had what's his name?
Who?
Faison. That's what I'm saying. He was funny as Big Worm. When you had, and then John Witherspoon.
Big Worm. I mean, Big Perm.
John Witherspoon as the father. It's like
don't nobody go in there for 30, 40 minutes.
Those actors cannot. The movie Friday, to be honest with you, because it was written by Ice Cube, it wasn't all that written.
It wasn't.
It was the actors.
Yes.
And that's what made it.
They were the meat of that show. And I think
they was trying to do that with this.
And it's not. But the acting wasn't all strong. They didn't have. Not the acting wasn't strong enough.
It was the way it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was something missing.
I think
because you got Cat Williams and all of them in there.
SZA did good, but they needed someone else in there that was funny.
Her boyfriend could have been funnier.
His voice was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to have me back.
Maybe they should have had him be a comedian.
I don't know. He was silly.
No, I mean like a comedian that we know that's good.
I don't know.
You know?
She needed a female partner though. She needed a female Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
We would have.
If you're gonna replace Friday with a female cast, it could have been an unknown. Honestly, it didn't have to be Tiffany.
That's true.
An unknown female comic that is up there with Chris Tucker. Maybe creating somebody new when we would have found somebody new that we would have been like, oh, she gonna be a star. And because I've never seen this lady before.
And I bet you they gonna do another one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they gonna do another one.
So what did you think, Ma? They can't see you.
It was okay.
Okay.
It's something. It's like a movie that anyone could do, probably.
Yeah.
Was there anything about it that you did like?
I like the fact that it was a black movie.
Yeah, it was that.
And the black girls, in the hood.
It was in the hood.
I like that she did have a.
They made it authentic.
I think the realness about them is that what helped her is she had a job interview and she was going for a job. Was the realness of the person that was interviewing her as well.
Yeah.
That helped her because she thought, like I said, the movie was about that whole day being just messy.
Right. But we can't tell the story. But
other than that,
yeah,
there was a meaningful.
Well, I mean, KeKe Palmer is a good actress.
Plot storyline.
Right. KeKe Palmer is a good actress. So even if the lines aren't strong, she gonna still bring something to it. So I think that helped. I'm not hating on SZA because SZA's not an actress.
She did good.
So she did good for somebody who's not an actress.
She did good.
Did she go above and beyond? No. Not like how we said, what's her name in Wicked? The singer. Ariana Grande. I felt Ariana Grande went above not being an actress.
Yes.
She made it was like,
she took me to another level of seeing that side of her.
Yeah. Or you normally sing. But this is something you could do. You could really be a major actress. I didn't get that with SZA. I got SZA's a good actress, but I can't see her forgetting singing and going into acting.
Exactly.
Her most memorable. She's like she's not as bad as like Whitney Houston. Mm-hmm. Whitney Houston wasn't good at all, or Beyonce.
Yeah,
Beyonce is not good at all.
Yeah.
SZA did better. Yeah. For somebody to be a singer and then go into acting.
Yeah.
But she didn't do nothing where you like, oh my, like Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, he sings and he acts.
Yes,
She didn't do that.
Yes.
It was okay.
A triple threat too.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But I understood if this is partly KeKe's the storyline and she helped it out as far as
she was a producer.
She is.
Yeah.
It did show meaning. The thing I do like is wherever you're from, if you're from the hood and you don't always see positive, you don't always experience positive,
right,
but know who you are, your worth.
Yeah.
If you know who you are and your creativity about you, you may need somebody to help light that fire up under you, right, to know what you are, what your worth is.
So would you tell people to see it or not see it? I would say wait for it to come on TV.
Yeah, you don't want to spend too much money on this if you can do it on a Tuesday.
I would wait.
A $6 night.
I would wait for it to come on television, everybody in the house and watch it. It could become a classic. A cult classic. I doubt it.
But I'm glad you did mention Friday, because that's what I thought of.
What?
It was a lot of things in there that was like Friday.
It was Friday.
So
it was a girl version of the movie. It was a girl
version of Friday.
It was exactly like Friday, to be honest with you.
Okay.
They didn't really steer that much
I'm sorry,
away from Friday.
Boys in the Hood, Friday, those are classics. If you gonna copy them or be similar to them, you gotta be better.
Or you gotta have the acting.
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood had Cuba, and it had what's his name?
The black guy. That's
Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut, and
yeah. You gotta have that acting up there.
Ice Cube was in that too.
Yeah.
Wow.
You gotta have that.
And Regina was in that too. She was in both of those, Friday and the.
But I did like
she follows Ice Cube. That's good.
I did like that it was authentic.
Yes.
But other than that, that was.
Yeah. And they went.
There was some things that we laughed at.
I would say wait.
I would say wait.
Unless you don't mind spending.
I wouldn't spend a lot of money to go see it. I wouldn't. I was looking at my phone too often to see what time it was.
Kind of nodded off a little bit.
So no, it wasn't. I mean, I'm being nice because it's a black movie.
I'd rather watch that at home.
Yeah,
but you know what? One thing about that did remind me as well as Friday that I just thought about. Friday, Chris Tucker's character, he mouth off, but then when something come at him,
right.
They were like that.
Yeah,
they were punks.
But I like that though. It's just that it wasn't.
I didn't say I didn't like it. It's not
Chris Tucker. That's all.
But they were like Chris Tucker as far as a punk. Like Ice Cube was like, man, go back and get that money.
Maybe they did, sis. They didn't do Tiffany Haddish because she's too old. Because they were young.
Nobody young.
Yeah,
that's
they
funny.
were young.
Who can you think of that's funny and young?
I'm saying get somebody we don't know. Get an unknown talent.
Yeah.
An unknown
That would have been a moment, I guess.
An unknown
because nobody hardly knows SZA.
Well, they know her singing.
No, everybody don't know SZA. I didn't know SZA. So an unknown would still be okay. Even though people know SZA like you're saying. To me, I don't know, maybe she thought that she could play off of her and she can be funny a little bit.
Well, SZA has a large following. So they probably put SZA because her fans would go see it.
Okay.
The same reason why I told you Wicked with Ariana Grande.
So unknown won't do that though.
No.
You won't make money on an unknown.
But it would have been still made money with KeKe Palmer push up Cat Williams' character. If you would have showcased him and like KeKe Palmer and Vanessa Bell, she was in there, and maybe have somebody else that's famous, like the boyfriend could have been somebody and that's famous, and then we would have been okay.
I don't know. That's a good point. That's probably why she got SZA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would say,
but you're right. It is.
I'm not gonna say don't see it, but I would say I wouldn't go to the movies to see it. That's my thing. Yeah. So on a scale from 1 to 5,
money, I guess.
1 is it's horrible. I couldn't even stay. I had to leave. 2 is I'll stay and watch it because I paid for it. 3 is it's okay. It's all right. 4 is it was good. And 5 is I'll come back. I'll slap your mama, my mama, and everybody's mama to see it again. On a scale from 1 to 5, what are you giving it, Mom?
3.
What do you give it, Lenore?
A low 3.
I'm gonna give it
a low 3.
I'm gonna give it a low 3. I would have given it a 2 if it wasn't a black movie.
Yeah, I would have given it. I
stayed because I paid for it.
But then 2 for me, I'm giving it a low 3 because KeKe Palmer. She never disappoints me.
Also a 3 because I did want to see the ending. I wanted to see how they was gonna get out of this situation.
For a while, they was taking us everywhere, and I didn't even know.
So, All right, y'all. So
I don't want to spoil the lot.
Right, we don't want to tell y'all the
telling
ending
you
and stuff.
what they went through and
yeah. All right, y'all. So that was another Woods Family on the go. All right, see y'all later.